All right, we are back in the kitchen with Liz, and I will just acknowledge here that I am way out of my league.
You're not. It's not that big a deal.
It's not that big of a thing, really.
Watching you thread that and pull them together, and we were all just, you know, Phil and I were over there.
Well, here's the thing. Your butcher at Food City can do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just tell them how many you want to serve, and they'll tell you, you know, how much you need, which is perfect. And I love the guys at Food City because they are so helpful. Anyway, after you string it up, you're going to need a roasting pan with the V rack in it. This is that. You're going to flip that over. Morgan, you want to turn that upside down? And the reason you do that is because you don't want to burn the bones.
Oh, okay.
And the juice then is going to fall down into the bottom of the pan.
Looks like a big head of broccoli.
It does, doesn't it? Stay. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you're going to brush it with melted butter, and then you're going to bake it at 450 degrees.
For
an hour.
Oh, really?
Just an hour until the temperature is like 110, 115. Then you're going to take it out, you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to rebake it at 300 for about 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, so there's two separate baking times and temps.
Okay. And that needs to be baked, well, the internal temperature 140, then you know it's done.
Okay.
And so we can move that out of the way, but I wanted to show you what's kind of fun is these little furly
Did you make those?
Yes, and I'm going to show everybody how to do it.
What are they?
Out of the way. It's just paper. It's just paper.
Do they have a name?
Frills.
Oh.
It's a frill.
I found my frill.
Yeah. Okay, so what you start with is a 4x8 sheet of paper.
Okay.
You fold it in half, like that, and then you open it, and then you take scissors and you cut all these little flippy doodads.
So the kids can do the art project while you're working on stringing your...
Yes, and you don't have to string it. They can string it for you.
Oh, good. Thank you.
See, all you have to do is just buy it. Just say, I want a crown roast, and you take it home and bake it, you know, put your own rub on there, and you've got it. So then what you do, you open it up, and then you fold it this way.
Okay. The opposite way.
The opposite way. And then you take your finger in there, and then you just wrap it around.
You know, you could use that with a bigger piece of paper, and you can make a big old chef's hat.
You could. And so you could tape that off, and then you make a whole bunch of those and stick them on your roast. Now, in the middle of the crown roast, those are not meatballs. Those are...
I didn't say... Actually, I did think that, and then
Just look like that.
Changed.
They're new potatoes, and you roast those with your crown roast.
Okay.
And onions. And there's a new onion out. I love that hat. That's so
very cute.
so you.
So just sassy, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. Chippanini.
Chippanini?
Chippanini onions, and they're like a shallot, but they're teeny tiny, they're small, and they're really sweet. And so you can cook that with that, and then all your pan drippings you can make into a great gravy.
Oh, that looks so good.
And it comes out thick. I've added apple cider to that. All the recipes will be on my website.
Okay.
And they're on there now. In fact, I already got them on there. And then you can serve it up with gravy. So
I will say I was wrong. I thought those were mushrooms.
I know everybody thinks they're mushrooms, but they're potatoes.
Mushrooms, meatballs, potatoes.
Some people put dressing in there, but you know, I didn't like to have it baked together.
Yeah.
And you've got kale and tomatoes roasted, sauteed together. So.
All right, so we're going to break it apart and try it coming up in just a bit.
Okay.
It's like cutting a cake. It makes me nervous.
Once again, go to lizbouchon.com or you can go to Daytime Tri-Cities and watch again.
Yeah.
All right, JJ is coming up next. He saw Thor last night. I can't wait to see how it was.